Hello, guys. My name is David King, and this is Crypto Power Talk. Now, today we're going to take a look at what's going on in the crypto space, and then take a look at Super Ray. They just released a token, and take a look at the news. Let's get straight into it. Right. Right now, we're looking at the market. Bitcoin is about 44,479. So it is still at least in the 40s, which is great. Ethereum 2,994, down below 30,000. Still okay-ish. The charts are still, all of them, they are still pretty bullish. They're still looking really good, right? And we do have several altcoins that seem to be performing really, really well. Now, one token that I want to talk about today is the token that was launched yesterday, which is the Super Ray, right? The token is, the ticker symbol is Ray, and Super Ray. Now, this is an NFT platform, right? The NFT platform, and the token is a curation token, helps you curate content. Now, Super Ray is one of those NFT platforms that has been extraordinarily successful, and this one is a more, it's not a completely open, decentralized platform. It's one of those like sort of a permissioned platform where you can where you're verified NFT creator. So the quality of the NFTs there is a little bit high quality stuff. And I do think that looking at the amount of hype behind the Super Ray, the platform, I think the Ray token would do really, really well. Now, the token is at $1.06 today. And yesterday, when it did hit a high here, right here of $2.13. Now, the market cap is it's 131 million, but the fully diluted market cap is 1 billion. Now, we could get some volatility, right? Because mostly when tokens come out there, you do have some volatility. It could go up a lot, and then it could pull back a great deal. But I do think that at $1 is okay-ish, because if you look at CoinGecko, they started tracking it at 25 cents yesterday when it started on CoinGecko. I'm not sure if it started trading a little bit less than that, because sometimes CoinGecko does not have the exactly from when the token started trading. But at $1, it's up 4x from where it started on CoinGecko. So meaning I do still think that I don't think it's a bad price. Now, some people did get these tokens for free who've used the Super Rare platform before. Like if you sold stuff there or bought stuff there, you could have gotten some free tokens, which is one of those good things about crypto as well, right? That there's always opportunities. There's always opportunities to get free tokens. Now, one other story that I found really exciting was Facebook. Right now, most of you who were here a few years ago, I think 2018, would know about the Libra token that Facebook wanted to launch, and it didn't go well. Regulators, like they went ballistic when Facebook announced that they want to launch a new digital token known as the Libra. The regulators went ballistic, and then that closed that chapter down. Now, what the Libra was meant to be was to be a stable coin, but different from like USDC or Tether, in that instead of being pegged to the dollar, they'll be pegged towards multiple currencies. Now, I thought that was a really ambitious move, right? And this, you could look at this as a way of moving towards a global currency, right? That the idea that they had was, in fact, to create a global currency, because they'll take a little bit, they'll have representation of the US dollar, the British pound, the euro, the Japanese yen, all those coins would be there to create what the Libra was. But then they faced massive resistance. Now they've decided to move, they rebranded, right, from Libra to DIEM, which is the new stable, which is now more like a family of stable coins that they're building. So they're going to have a competitor to USDC, which is the DIEM dollar, which is backed by the US dollars, and then they'll launch other products as well, like the DMU Japanese yen, the DM maybe British pound, and all that other stuff. So, but they recently announced that their wallet is sorted and it's now ready for action. So they have their wallet is live, and they do have some approvals from some states in the US. So it looks like they're going aggressive on their DM, on their stable coin. And this is really one of those things that makes me more and more bullish about the crypto space, right? It's truly some amazing stuff that they're doing here. Now, I'm not so much as I don't care much for Facebook and what they decide to do with their platform, but what the thing that I do like is it's always great to have more players in the space and to have and to have this kind of growth. Now, another super exciting thing that I did see, another super exciting story that I saw was the Coinbase story, right? That Coinbase is, they now have about $4.4 billion in reserves in case we hit a bear market. Now, when I saw that story, it reminded me of one thing, right? If you look at some tech companies, they've grown so much that they cannot grow anymore, right? A good example of that is Apple. Apple has grown. They've got about, I think, maybe 200 billion in the bank sitting. They have nothing to do with it. They've already, the market for Apple iPhones is already massively saturated. The only way to grow is to go into other verticals. And the only vertical that makes sense in my mind is crypto. Because if you look at the amount of profits that companies like Coinbase are making, it really is a story it's a tale of a story that tells you that that's the only place that most people have to jump into when it comes to, if they want to grow their revenues. Yeah, so I do think that it's the expansion of crypto will continue to grow. I mean, if you look at Coinbase, the previous quarter, they made over $1 billion in profit. So that is something that is truly, truly exciting. Alexander rigged Patreons. Hi, how are you doing, Alex? Ali Seb, I'm ready to buy back in at $25. It's proven now. Yes. I agree with you. I agree. It is proven. Because it did. When it dipped last time, it bounced back back really strong. I do think if it does go to the 20 range or the below 20s, I think it'll be great. It'll be a great buying opportunity if we do get a dip that is that strong. So if it does drop, it'll be time to double down. But if we do look at the price of the token right now, we do see it kind of dipped. I think it's around 32 last time I checked. I'll open the chart soon. Shadrach, howdy Shadrach, how are you doing, Shadrach? How are you doing? Good stuff. Yeah, let me see if I can get token. But one coin that has been doing really, really well is Hex. I mean, Hex hit 19 cents yesterday. It hit 19 cents. So the amount that is pumping is insane. It just keeps going. The price just keeps going up and 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 up. But I'm at the moment, I'm mostly excited about the PulseChain, which still is to be announced, which the date is still to be announced. Now let's check out the Million token. The Million token is the $32.76. So it's a good, nice dip there. But who knows? We could see further dips. Like right now, we do see dips. Like Bitcoin is kind of at a dip, but 44,000 is not bad at all. Those numbers are absolutely not bad at all. So So the token long term, it's great. I mean, if we do smash, like what you're saying, when you're saying that if we do smash $25, it'll be a great buying opportunity. Are you buying Hex for snapshots? No. I want to gobble up P Hex when it comes out. That's what I want to gobble up. But yeah, not buying Hex before snapshot seems to be the decision to not buy seems to be a bad decision that I made. So I do think that, because if you look at the gains that Hex is doing, right, it's phenomenal. I mean, it looks like we could just easily smash 20 cents or even go higher, right? So Ghost coin, yeah, that's McAfee's coin, but it never really did well. It never really did well. And there was a little bit of controversy there with the Ghost coin, right? I mean, the team and McAfee ended up splitting up. The team behind the Ghost token and McAfee ended up splitting up. So it didn't really work out. Sorry, how do we buy Hex? Very simple. Go to Uniswap, connect, download MetaMask on your PC. After downloading MetaMask, go to Uniswap, get the contract address, and then put that in. Or you can go, I think it's ethhex.com. ethhex.com. Connect your MetaMask and then buy Hex that way. But obviously, if you're using Uniswap, you've got to make sure that you've got the correct contract address, right? That's very, very important. You need to make sure you have the correct contract address so that you do not accidentally buy like some other scam token that someone would have created. Because obviously, anyone can create any coin and give it any name. And then put it on Uniswap. So make sure you get the correct contract address. You can get it on CoinGecko, CoinMarketCap. You can get it hex.com. You just go to hex.com and there'll be a link to buy Hex on Uniswap. Click that link, and then that's possibly I would say the easiest way about it. Can you say what can you say about token? Look, token, it seems it did well. It dipped and then it pumped back up. It pumped over $40 and then now it's about $30 as well. I think the founder Tech Lead released another video yesterday. But I don't know why he keeps banging in the CoffeeZilla news, man. I think at this point it's just time to just leave that and move on. But hey, obviously he'll do whatever he wants. But yeah, if we see a further dip, if the price does crash some more, then that could be a great buying opportunity, right? It could be a good time to jump in and gobble up some cheap tokens. Yeah. But all in all, look, the crypto space is definitely the best place to be right now. It's definitely the best place to be. I mean, if you look at all these big companies, Facebook jumping in, if you look at Coinbase, it's now a huge company, right? I mean, $1 billion in just 3 months. That is amazing. That is amazing. Yeah, all about Hexes. Hex is insane. Yeah, true. Hex is insane. I mean, it smashed 19 cents yesterday. So yeah, and right now I think it's sitting at about 18 cents. So the price performance is phenomenal. The price performance is phenomenal. It's one of those things that I'm liking the new ETH 2x flow available on Uniswap, MetaMask, 2x leverage. Okay, I don't know about that one. Now, one token that I want to talk about as well is CryptoBlades, right? CryptoBlades, this is another gaming token, just like what is it, Axie Infinity, and it had a massive. The token is Skill. It had a massive price dip, right? Do I have it? I have it here. It had a massive price dip. The price went from, let me check. A few weeks ago, it $184, and then it dropped a great deal, and now it seems to be back on an upward trajectory. Now, the price drop was because obviously there were some bad incentives in the game, right? Some of the incentives in the games made it such that playing the game you could lose money instead of making money, because most of these games, these play to earn games, right, you want to make sure that when you're playing the game you can make some money out of it. But some of the incentive structures were not so great, so the price dipped. But the developers have been working on it, so I've been tracking it, because here's the thing. Gaming tokens are doing really, really well, and a game as popular as CryptoBlades, right? If they do make some mistakes, it may present an opportunity to get in if those mistakes do get fixed, and then the game's popularity continues to grow from there. So it's one of those that for me I've had my eye on. The tokenomics for CryptoBlades are really good. There's a total supply of 1 million tokens. Now, obviously, one of the beauties, right, about NFT gaming ecosystem is that because the way to generate revenue is not just on the token itself. Revenue can also be generated from revenue from in-game NFTs, right? You want to buy some in-game stuff, that's another way of generating revenue. So gaming tokens, I think they're really massive for both for people who play so that they can earn tokens, and for the developers as well, because they have a continual flow of income through and through. Because most projects, right, they launch a token, and then after that they have no other way for sustainability, right, to generate revenue. So I do think that's one of the reasons why I'm extremely super excited about gaming tokens. And CryptoBlades, the skill token, is one that I've been looking at. I'm still looking at it, right? Obviously, I'm not an expert yet, and yeah, so there's that. But obviously, the entire gaming ecosystem, the whole gaming play is huge right now. So since it is huge right now, that means that there are other games out there that could still be that could be great games, that could also be massive opportunities for both people who play to earn money, and also the token holders as well for the games. I mean, if you look at what Axie Infinity did, Axie Infinity was able to do some really phenomenal stuff. Axie Infinity, I mean, people are earning a living from just playing Axie Infinity. So that is something that tells you that this ecosystem, the gaming play, is really one of those that's here to stay, and it's one of the few things in crypto that are sustainable. That is sustainable. Yeah, it's one of the few things in crypto that is very much sustainable. So super bullish on the gaming NFTs in the long term. Very bullish on them in the long term. One other thing, though, that I was really looking into and watching was the regulation in the US, especially. I was listening to I think Gary Gensler, I think he's the SEC chair, and he seems to want to really go after crypto platforms and cryptocurrencies. He was saying that according to him, he believes that lending platforms, trading platforms, now that's something like an Aave and something like Aave or Uniswap. He believes they're securities, and I think that is something. And I wonder how in the long term they intend to enforce those things, given the fact that some of these protocols, yes, they have a development team, right? But once the code is shipped, the code is now out there in the wild, and anybody can use it. Anyone can fork it. Anyone can just retake that code and put it on the internet, and people can just interact with the smart contracts without the need of the creator of the code. So what I would like to see is how they intend to enforce some of these things, because it really doesn't seem like something that it doesn't seem to make sense, at least for me. I don't think it does. Region, Altura is releasing smart NFTs and play to earn. I think if things go well, it can 100x in the long run. Is Altura on CoinGecko yet, or is it not on CoinGecko? Because these play to, especially if they have a good game that is good, I think most stuff will definitely go to the moon. Yeah, I see it on CoinGecko. ALU. Let me take a look at it. AlturaNFT.com. The price, the max supply is 1 billion, and there's no what is it called? They don't have a market cap yet for it. Right, so it looks like, yeah, it's still a low cap. It looks like the market cap seems to be just a little bit under 5 million. So yeah, I'll definitely take a look at it, and but the fact that, yeah, I saw it on CoinGecko, and I'll definitely take a look at it, do some research on it, because obviously I do like these play to earn games. I do like these play to earn games, and especially if you catch them early, I think that's the best strategy. But this one has been out there for a long time. It has been out there for a long. I can see on CoinGecko it says it's down from all-time high, minus 88%. So let me open it. Yeah. So this is the chart. The chart, it started up and then it dipped. So is the game live yet, or they're still working on it? AlturaNFT.com. Yeah, the market cap, it's still a micro cap. It's still really a low cap gem. And then, okay, yes, it's on CoinGecko. I saw it on CoinGecko, and Altura have a partnership with CryptoBlades too. Yeah, well, given the market cap, if it does catch on and become popular, there's massive room for growth here. There's massive room for growth, because CryptoBlade is down quite a bit, but the market cap, well, yeah, it's down a lot. The market cap right now is 28 million for CryptoBlade. So yeah, but one that has broken down barriers, that has really done well, is Axie Infinity. Axie Infinity has had massive, incredible price performance, and the way that they were able to build the community, to build the product is amazing. So it's great stuff that they've been able to do. Yeah, anyway, guys, I think that's about it. That's about all that I wanted to share. And yeah, let me take this off. Yeah, remember, guys, obviously none of this is financial advice. I'm just sharing my opinion here. And yeah, Axie was a monster. It did 100x. Yeah, Axie Infinity did well. And here's the thing with Axie Infinity, it's been trending for a very, very long time on CoinGecko and CoinMarketCap. And not only that, Axie Infinity plus small love potion, I think that's the in-game currency. So Axie token is the governance token, and then the in-game currency is small love potion. So both tokens have done phenomenally well. So that's one of those things that's super exciting. It's really, really super exciting. But now, to think about that, right? If you think about one of the biggest problems with the whole gaming ecosystem is the fact that expensive Ethereum transaction fees. I think Axie Infinity is built on ETH, and that's one of those things that I think is super bullish for something like PulseChain. Because when PulseChain is coming, everything on Ethereum will be on the PulseChain. So if the game is accessible, I don't know if that will work though. Maybe it may not. It may or it may not. if the same game is accessible on Ethereum and it's accessible on the PulseChain, that could be a massive competitive advantage for the PulseChain, because all of a sudden now people who couldn't afford to play the game can now afford to play the game. Now some of the in-game economics will remain the same, right? Like if you want to buy the axes, you still would have to spend a lot of money, but the fact that anyone can now play the game because of the cheap, fast transaction fees on the PulseChain, I think that's one of those that would be bullish. I think NFTs and gaming NFTs is one of those that's going to be massive for the PulseChain. Now NFTs have been hot and they're still hot right now, and NFTs is one of the most powerful niches in crypto. I think that niche will continue to do really, really well. Yeah. Anyway, thank you guys for watching, and remember, this is not financial advice. We're just talking crypto here. We're just talking crypto, sharing ideas and all that other good stuff. And yeah, see you again next time, and have a good day. Cheers.